What do you mean? That's the issue.
I see danger.
Amofa,
this is African politics.
Sana, you see, more being I said, partner, you enjoy party, say, ye pay BB. Now, ye pay BB, would the winner be a yana? Amofa, Unya Bibino, Mideminia Bia and Yana. And I made me dim cobo na Missy Mecca. I miss look. Even party will abandon moi and penetrate Amofa. And penetrate another form of distribution of resources. Tell me I'm lying.
Now, yeah, God in Ukraine say, yeah, maybe a fire, no money or more, you don't want gas, and I don't want no more. And
it shouldn't be so. Other gas is being I'm a mother gas, no sooner be. I'm a family mother gas, no sooner be. And I'm a fa or backers will depart in one dance here. And I think it will. Or backers will depart in one dance here. Ono kwa yi wa okweni ti wa we say emema ye ko babre ye ko yi ti football asa ne ka almost obo kwa na football asa no mu kan kan sem bebre etimi de mesre empanifo the president ntrase now mo fa that distribution of resources no angle no ne ntrase nkasa say look baby adru no if yeziani amofa one sacrum kakra. One sacrum kakane is so did to a more Sabbath mammy.
I so church to a more you here. Oh,
fatigue actually baby break.
I guess in the crow be 100 years.
I'm upon my
from
yes, upon my one he had just 2 years. Which I perform after that, no. Na ye I'm fatigue about something which is there will be in course rubium. I mean. If I mean a motivation, no, I said any hobby. My penny. O sacre moi, and your sign of weakness.
Derby.
And your sign of mistrust. And your sign of venison. GDBA, who need a woman penny for me. Sacrem. The summer penny or bar or start as attorney general. Mewa, or start as attorney general, and we as foreign affairs minister. Said the didn't come. Na ye kasa fa Omanfm Kufu Ado ho a sa credentials ye de ka former minister, former attorney general, minister of justice, former foreign affairs minister ya o perform creditably to Omanfm ye besre ade we die ya mi se ya trapo baby a akono migini se penifo bebre wa ban no mu ko bombe na kwa sakrem kakra ma wo.
Yes.
Sacram keke amofa ebon ma you know say even musical chairs obo ministry A obeti na ko ministry C ayedanya ahwade wo from bebem ayedanya amofa ayedanya na football keke obi a obo 2 me can that again obi obo number 2 oka so nko number 7 na the same match o ko number 7 na within the first be about 20 minutes obo say sakra bebem. Because almost some different role, but in the same match. It's no, obey me. Yes,
now move from a honor called different role. No, so obey here any powerful from no my mouth.
Yes.
Enti ube say na.
It was a no. Na ebia number 8 be na kwaya redundant no. Who's we ban say no one so na eko. Or cross over one. Afraid we say. Omu pass one say. Esakra for biaba na gu aba. Beneme ya tadi. Ewa ban no. Ebinim etimu ye omo dedodo ofa timude podi bia kenye hu kese ebinim aye omo 10 gods because what ho no when we so mampanyi ensesa no when we say den ya no mampanyi etwa fie ngotwe asa no akofi saa de no e demotivate MPP for especially almost abofie wo ho no ye were a group of people bi so mo party no mu a omo so gidi say na ko mo wa atwe ye mu krabo say that be mo fe ba be drum so amomo so enyam CEO bi ana say minister bi so ati amofa omata se atwe ya ache wo mu ti mafo so Omanfm say edrum so ti fama me but bibia stop Omanfm say obesakra mu mofa opa yen kinsi abonten ye ABC I said that is small research bi mofa enipa responders no mu di nko kakra no enipa o mo so mo pese Omanfm sakra mu abu 80%. Omanfm pa o man research team so isi abonten no mo nhwe within just 2 weeks. Ombetuma a small research by Mompanya who say, I didn't you so clear say, Obia epe, Obia train as a creme and sacrai. Omampany is Remo.
And come over no.
I come over no. Check. I don't come to myself. I did on baby yesterday. Yes, a young of no.
Yes.
I just a young of flu. But any perennial, I have flu nip Ghana for. A nipper face.
Yes.
Political face. I'm a flu nipper. It is Sacramukakra na. Ah, where the sound so we. Eh? Sacramukakra, June, idiot. Is to Mamma Kenya.
Mamin Co University of Ghana. Na yene political marketing strategist. University of Ghana business school. Yen kone no ninkomo kakra. Na nye school no yene ni dinkomo. Yene Dr. Kobi Mensa ene dinkomo edi free ho. Doc yamwachi.
Major, good morning.
Morning. Now what to say? Thanks for joining us. Anope ye share a political parties no betumi afa so no ma ye vibrant se base bi omo aban mu a emu ba ko a ye di ho nkoma anope ye reshuffle obi be ka say elsewhere US Canada UK bibia ni ho a omo frɛ no reshuffle why the African continent ya na ye kɔ animu a ye pese yen sesem na nipa no edi ho nkomo marketing wise so wo hwɛ a ehun hia se yen Africa ha sei no se nipa no ye adwuma edu ba bi e wo se bi e yi bi ne edi bi bam no ne ade ehun hia.
Thank you. And let me say this, the first prime minister said UK and US among their reshuffle. I politely differ from that position because in the UK and the US they also do reshuffle. Rebecca Obama time, even at that time, people were changed in their positions, from time to time. Others say the best switch would be Baby, and I say they would be for the bar. They would be for. So everywhere in the political system, reshuffle is done. In African corner, even in the UK, they do the same thing. Now, recently when COVID came, Oman followed British politics. The enhance was moved from one position to the other. The do also not so free cabinet because of one or two reasons. Reshuffle is something that is done across the political landscape. Now, very important was because reshuffle is a way said the kind I didn't need the power system. And when you feel that there's a particular ministry that is not giving you star energy now, we expect a call in our abandonment. And the best thing to do is to reshuffle because one, said the apprenticeship. There is no way being what they will wait while your apprentices will finance ministry, another we buy another minister and I shall be who started there. You trust their track record. You need apprentice. You need any way to learn government. The only way to learn government is to be in government. It is a Uber government, the minister, who do that. Maybe you are relying on their corporate expertise and I say their academic or intellectual expertise and I say their practical business expertise. And it is a would performance in any amount of expertise. And the best is to remove them and to bring somebody else. Not necessarily removing them from the government, but perhaps reassigning them a new way. And as a way after a nipana, a memo for in your feeling this your eyes is on the ball. Because when you're reshuffle, and I said you in semi cost because a ministry is in a better performance, to be honest. We do better performance fantastically well. We do the bear dog. In the balance, I know the reshuffle the same as a football. We not change the player, and not really be a bad team. The so the way I buy the win correct in the night. Casana will not. And we share my supporters, to say their team a bit to me, a secure go and answer a bit to me as to go, that kind of thing. And the reshuffle there is very, very important for political system. No matter what you think your ministers are. 4 years is a long time. Sometimes it can be some down to be back. It do also, do bad, and cut them on some way. To me, withdraw them to the back. and then bring somebody else who could actually offer a very good public relations. So it is something that is very, very important, necessary for political parties.
Dr. Kobe, so you will be outright now do before Fraba, and answer or reassigning the Pana Kobe before Fronado being Swabahono. Nimi on the other effect, and it's saying.
Well, when to me would be outright. I wouldn't even say, yeah, why a body did Yabana, and I said, yeah, the competence and your cry. Into the both a unit now, same your finance levels. It go on, okay, yeah, you find it sooner. And you'll be on a 50 certain position. Because the kind of put a nature for on the catch of the personality is the one type of job and I the discipline or to make perform better. Into the personality and 50 role now on on the catch of the personality is the one type of job and I the discipline or to make perform better. Into the personality and 50 role now on over time, we'll be home. The banners are now, come before, and as I say, we completely. But usually, political parties don't remove somebody completely unless they are scandal be and answer why they did here in administration, maybe and the belief and answer the ideological position is not in sync with the political party. But the entire unified completely. But they normally do is that we move them from one place to the other. As I said, still in the ministry or in a technical position, say they are there in the director. Sometimes they didn't go through the demotion, but it is for the good of the government and of the people. Because and you'll be on Nansan is now one to I say to me, yes, okay, we why maybe for this side of December. It is allowed and it's accepted.
But yaba 1992 kabima min ka bia mamu mu a ye bay reshuffle so do any to form now share from Mampeni Rollins abreswa e be pemende ya ye wo mu ya e ade a aboa o man a wo se yetumi to aso se ye be ye se o man.
Of course, I mean there have been positions that due to reshuffle the different phases, but it do also the reshuffle because sometimes if we say the new minister never the new energy but the banners are be also different, skill set and that's a different, perspective. And you wish happening and but a lot of times, the energy back government and a man also, I don't know, but they become cautious of their position because when they say the one accountability, a bit more to me, it makes sure that the money be too from definitely the admiration are benefited, others are unbenefited.
Yanko anim na fe yenhwe before say bia e beto aba niam ahodo aya na ekom ansakra na bia ya to aba ama aban bia ba ye di reshuffle ho nkomo yi na nsen so obehwe Ghana ya bato ne mpo ye hye ase de free polling stations no ne ade ya na sikasem ewom kwan foforo bi wo ha ye betumi afa so ama sikasem a eba into your politics no bebre no akofom.
Yeah, of course. I mean, over a number of periods, we are proposing Yama Bebe. Me one, I've always said, East powers. So the more powers now, more exercise, and some status SIC. Because look, whether it's internal politics or external politics, even campus politics, East is a regulator of those, political practices. Into this, East is a regulator. Then, of course, if there are allegations, say, Obi a triskabi and I say Obi a diskabia. In the normal human society, any such underhand dealings are illegal. If we go to corporate world, say say mergers and acquisition, be not say she can be for baby because if you are major company na you turn if you are not Obi a dealing be just to weaken the company for it to be bought and for it to be merged. The managers, for such wrongdoings. In fact, we'll share the story of Enron in the global economy. Enron leaders, now, the same way, if we are easy, not a OBI allegations in some exchanging hands as a result of voting, you should have the responsibility to hold such parties to account. Maybe I will be instituted legal procedure, security forces agencies, I investigate it, and if the truth comes out, they should be dealt with. Which may apply almost to Ioko, for example, because although internal elections, it dented the credibility of our political system. Because if I am not supposed to be elected, that's a medical, that's will be elected me. Maybe I have personality, and then I get elected. Now, when I come into government, it will affect the governance, quality at year one, because I'm not fit and proper person to be in government. Into one, each should be present for your friend is a legal regime where when people are accused of paying or having accepted money for elections, and it's me facing criminal charges. One, two, me feel the parties in Ankara, it is in their good stead to open up the primaries, because the Wolfa of suddenly you have the ability to pay them off. But so they are supporters of MPP, and who are card, who are registered member of MPP vote here. Suddenly they will see the process as ownership. The only process. And then the crown say, Omukoto Abayi, presidential candidate, and as a parliamentary candidate, and as a general secretary, and as a party executive. It is Anipano, a person of voting into Obetian, the membership dues to get a card so that he can actually or she can actually vote for party executives. We are talking about, let's say, 5 million followers of NPP. Who could bribe one? I mean, if who was a dime, you cannot bribe 5 million people. So who can bribe 5 million people? You can't, between the amount. But with these delegates, I mean, if you give somebody 50,000, which we've been hearing, it is possible because people have money. They can pay that amount of money, and that's ridiculous. Yet, all talk more be just for vote. But there will be more than 5 million. Sure that there is no way you can actually bribe, 5 million people. And it is maybe almost one city. Now, one city, 5 million AI. You can't, So I think there are two ways. The EC has to take the regulations of the political party internal process seriously, and institute legal regimes to cover that. And two, political parties for their own good and to ensure effective membership and even funding. Among us, be electoral college anymore. Take it from the hands of the few people who hold the politicians into ransom. Now, Famobia, because the only of few editor their friends album they put the politicians into ransom. They sort of cut the lifespan of the because they are more high looking for money to go and pay these delegates. Meanwhile, so delegates now so they expect you may be affected or only me said TV2 now, it is part of the money that you would have used to build some structures for them to get a job. Well, why should we let the delegates to hold the politicians into ransom like that? We shouldn't allow them to do that. Take the powers from them, give it to everybody else who is a member of or the follower of the political party who will pay their dues, so that politicians high because they say more and no move because also Kojilon equity some delegates. Obasana so now delegates any complaints on next week or next year obey. Why should we allow them to do that? So I think that the best thing is for us to pursue these two solutions. One, prosecute them when we hear say let's prosecute them and possibly ban them from politics. And making sure that political parties ever expand the electoral college so that everybody has equal chance of winning elections.
Wow. Nimi nui wo ko be kwa akoto abai doc nipa ya na ado omo ebeto wo ko primaries wa nkasa onkrofo ya bio eno ma wo hwe se de nneema si ko bi okra oba on hyeda meka so obagiska no ne problem bi aba na wa solve ama no akobo we amane na akoso a wo mo anso so na nyame ya adom a wo besan ato aba e de ama wo politician wo be de no aka say yem prosecute wo mo.
Yeah, of course. I mean, Obi Joe 1 million, Obi Joe 500,000. And yeah, I dare say, oh, it is not a 1,000 cities issue. It's not 2,000 cities issue. I would it to be different. But we hear big sums of money. Obi to me, because I want to talk about you know, we are not voting for you. Now, what teaching for no, one more almost it is very, very dangerous. Let's say very soon we are going to have cartels who are controlling our parliament. To say you're trying to say Mexico near there, because at the end of the day, if it becomes the highest bidder, then of course a crime amount for Belfast will be scheduled to your side. That's what is going to happen. You know, why should we allow ourselves to be in that situation? To say it will be a two car more Bianca. What for? And it's not like we're buying one car. How many delegates are we talking about here? Internet is not about one call for a prosecutor. We need to sanitize the process. And to sanitize the process, we need to bring in some of these measures. Are we not Ghanaians? Meanwhile, Bonia, your country, Nankasan, I'm more modern prisons, I'm more Babyana, I'm more Babyana, I'm Ghana for. But when they flout the law, Ghana itself arrests its citizens and put them in jail as a corrective measure. And to say, oh, several times we are not say, we'll be behaving rightly. If they are our own people and they are doing the right thing, we shouldn't say because they are our own people, we're not taking the measure. The EC, as a regulator of the political system, must be interested in every aspect of politics in this country, whether it's the JSS, SS, or political party internal elections. They have to be interested. And when they hear some of these allegations, they should push for, prosecution. So you're not a true not about a graver. They are prescribing measures now. I say a ban for entire life of being politics, and I say a ban within a period of maybe 2 political cycles, depending on the gravity, or the gravity of the issue. We shouldn't let it, just say internal politics. We are in for because we are sinking this country with this political practice. Sure, what is happening in Nigeria? Yes, Africa, Ghana must go back. Say if what we are hearing in the news is true, Ghana must go on much ground. And you can compare Nigeria's situation to us and see, say, Nigeria, Papana. It's very, very terrible. And that's why you have a lot of Nigerian students, running here, people running there. And they are here, yes, they do that level. Well, if we don't take drastic measures, we're going to be just like that. And is that what we want?
Doc, Mami Samusa Semi the African politician said they were citing Nigeria. More powerful than institutions. Be clear, or minum. Yeah, say institution be and the mandate necessary. The also to me taking it up now. Prosecute you in the panel now. Do more egum no money idea. Obefia na politician not to me a influence no. Your constitution across Africa. Obefia ye practice. The executive presidency, to me, Cassiano, our president, when he speaks, now I ask him for the okay any solutions I would make. Would you this ever work out?
It can work out. I mean, you see opaque. We're saying it's a ballot box. We're changing the transparent ballot box. Those days now, pictures in me voting in it. Changing where the pictures back. NPP delegates conference, it was very small, and he increasing it to that huge number, the same as the NDC. NDC Crampo Echo a step further to have a universal suffrage, which they reversed, which I thought it was a very huge mistake because who practices system, you don't expect it to be perfect. Until you expect to review it and to renew it and to reform it to a stage that would have been perfect. They would have made history. But they decided to go back because some people's personal interest, because of that, they stopped that system and went back to the old. We can do it if we have the interest. And the point is that the political, parties, and I say the people in politics sometimes do not have the interest to do that because, it would actually counter their own ambition. But it is the people that must call for it. The supporters of these political parties must make demands. Then show petition, and submit it and look, we need this change. We also need to own the process. So none of our presidents have been chosen by Ghanaians. Not from your friend say, I mean, I can't talk about the old days because I wasn't, but I can talk about from 1992 onwards. None of our presidents have been chosen by Ghanaians. We are all chosen by some few people sitting as party delegates, and then they will bring these candidates for us to vote for them. What I said. Instead of, maybe if we had actually chosen our own people, maybe it wouldn't have been a Akufo, it could be somebody else. You know, maybe it wouldn't have been John Mahama, it could be somebody else. But because the majority of Ghanaians are not in the process of selection, we are selecting perhaps wrong people. You know, so if you have 5 million Ghanaians voting for a presidential candidate for a political party, then at least you are widening the participation. But you have a few people selecting, you know, these party leaders for the past whatever years that we've been practicing this. Do you think that maybe these were the right people that we would have chosen? Maybe no. You know, we are not choosing our own president. Your party's delegates may choose some few people and then bringing them back to us as the candidate that they want for us to vote for them. What is the representation? You know, you have how many million people, and you have a sample of some figure, a very small sample, choosing these leaders as a result of some payments that are actually going on. What should say Ghana Pangasan is choosing your leaders? It doesn't actually tell that we are choosing our leaders. If you look at the US, look at the size of people who actually choose, you know, party flag bearers. If you look at even the UK, so they open up the selection process. One Labour did one member, one vote, you know, almost procedure. They opened up the process for people to participate. They some cartel and choosing leaders' mind because they campaign. I think it's wrong. Absolutely wrong.
Well, Doc, yeah, and come on about the corner we na ma menyi wadwene wa semi ho. Enkomo e wo krum pa ba ko dom kwa benya member of parliament ene gender ministry na ohwe so anei yanya ketika ohwe so ede ama still she's a minister. Ebinu mo ka se mampani enyi no political marketing strategist. Ye be kwa bato o hu ne say.
I think that I would actually, you know, let that pass because many parliamentary experts, so I don't know the procedures. I can only speak as every lay person. And I will let that pass. Mona far in a chase, example, Mamma Moya parliamentary, you know, what do you call, have some knowledge in parliamentary procedures, etc. Or maybe look for some knowledge, but maybe I wouldn't be able to do justice to this particular one if I check.
What about Ejuma Ediashan and Sabia, where Ejuma announced when your parliament crowd, she's a minister?
I mean, of course, I mean, every lay person will tell you. I mean, if you're supposed to do your work and you're supposed to be stationed at a particular place, that's a woofy or call there. And that's straightforward. But of course, I can't tell because we need for parliamentary procedures and systems to Senate. But as every lay person view, as you know, I don't see why Obi to me Jan Juma I continue for so long, not to hold up to their work. I mean, I don't see the sense in it. And I'm sure a lot of Ghanaians, just like me, don't see the sense in it. Unless, of course, there's some kind of underpinning, some kind of framework, you know, within the parliamentary system that allows them to do that. But otherwise, I think that it was even a straightforward thing for Akufo-Addo to just remove it. Unless, of course, there are some, you know, constraints. But, I mean, you your job.
Doc, political marketing strategist, political parties so free mono affect them.
No, I mean, clearly, because the votes are not what the Mukabina, on ordinary authority amounts could be a MP now, not fast solving a problem. You know, they expect you to exercise some kind of responsibility. That's when definitely that person would feel, you know, peeved and of course may think of voting against it. So I'm sure that when the contest comes next time, I don't really think that she intends to contest for the next round. Otherwise, I'm sure she would think that she's putting her position in jeopardy. But anyway, maybe she has other plans. But for me, I think it's a straightforward question. She should have lost her job long ago. But I don't know why she's still there.
Doc, my menu say with your time now, every time saying come off for by Besamba. Yes, so yeah, that's and the Dr. Kobe Mensah. He is a political marketing strategist, University of Ghana Business School. Na yeneno edin common 107.1 sini ha ye Oman FM. Ora sarbi akon.
Rabon.
Yenko yanim.
Nti no yem se nkoma ye didi we fi ha bebre no. Na papa yin so a lecturer.
Yes.
We a political marketing strategist. Ish, come on. And all political communications for so hold them. Ufa dia ka kan ye bia yes I said before ye ka bia ma yakopɔ ado no so de on so betum nchene.
Yes.
Ma panya you know mo man kakra yi.
Me pesa me damo ase.
Me pesa me damo ase.
Me kama mo. Me pesa me damo ase.
Mo man.
Obom. Ana no me ka obom. Abo ajo ko hwem hai.
Abo ajo mo hwem hai.
Pesa me damo.
Aka no. Me pesa ene dia no beka. Oman FM for.
Pesa me damo.
Me pesa me damo ase. Ye opposition ikura mpo no. Mo an e fa so timi kan se ma ye ntimi nka. Enti be damo ase. Ma be. Ai.
Your grofo ntimi nka.
Yes. Oh, interesting times ahead. And yeah, me there. I come over no man no. And also be akesi bia. And come over mu die. Ukraine Russia for a year, Russia for 2 years almost. Nkofo kan, but almost say no. Ucheche mu a to be a tembia nipa fofo na nipa no no. Almost hu mani ma so mo and say cheche nsem.
Yes.
But I'm well, nyame adman next month and MPP for better ma ba no. National executives ebia new face beba and communication kwa so face beba but we mu podam fa said anya party asemu wana meboa anya party faces so ye aban mu faces ye no ho asemu na ye kanti no ye hwe ekwakro wampanyin be hwe na wode sa asemu afa so but ukokuru dia
production team more disturb.
However, so we be telephone lines here. I can tell you.
Yeah.
Any pattern efra emu nwotwe. Ebeka che so mampanyin. Na mampanyin nye se bia ye try say ye try so mampanyin sa. Ye ntimi and with all due respect. That's not the motive. But ye can enema e wabonten. Ye betima born no angasa aban and the party. Because mufa uti nkomo na because no man penya se wonya ne die awie nti na sei kosu ya na sei kosu san komo no start ya na ha dwa mufa me say me gidi se ye kase obi a wo MPP mu ebe pese ya o pese MPP be san atena ba mu 2024 first 3 persons o man penya ye number 1.
Yes.
Adequate make us say Madam for lawyer Binoka was why am I saying this? I am saying this because 2008 abato now Oman Penya Kufu that I know ye MPP flag bearer. No man penyin that join the kungu for edit abemu. Mo for MPP kwa abato no. MPP enwini. Ye wi akire no first round na do BT mills about 100,000. Second round mills ebe beating na nado 40,000. Ye wie no en command e koso power MPP mu and say President John Ajekunkufuor answer that amwa na nado dan kwakufuado amofa nyen ko wana e wo hodo no e man kofo break kan sa asem no enu tin that time na mofa se ne ye hwe ni omo a omo amwa na sa de kontia party no e ko opposition na met back catch na more than 50% of the blame enipa e de kwato man panye
ora answer na pesa mo dam ase de ma mokra me ho nto
bo wi na me to aso
interview there near see a on my radio. Yes, no, no, me person me can Some Mayama MPP are buying, I am my MPP cool. So many to do. It's Medamase. The no in 19 and then the Maba, minimal cast.
Antino Aseda and a woman.
Honorable, what they are saying. It's yes, and Twasso.
Yes.
It's not me saying. Then the paper breach, I say, at the Cronty MPP, and me, and Tabem, one of opposition. Mufa, apart from them, Beneke Cahono. Not MPP for the brain, why the support woman penny to the Kunko for say, what candidate Kufu advocacy.
Yes.
And into the MPP co-position. Whether no more or more right as someone right or money right now perception and uncle a cost will now candidate Kufuadu Esa called 2012 when we need Esa called 2016 amufa a winning now 2024 eba was I called 2020 a winning 2024 amufa eba yami admo chinechia 2024 once again MPP bese enya new flag bearer. Once again, MPP sawo aban Akufo-Addo as president Akufo-Addo now.
Yes.
About the position na president first Kufuor ewo 2008 no. The same position no aba mu no. And do you think say obi a 2008 to lose ye and go for the so bebre e bo man panin dada Kufuor obetimi aye bibi say ama MPP be lose am wono say obo say asobo no ana amofa ho critical issue
ono ne de nka be we
say oman panin Kufuor-Addo a time as president say ade e call so a empirical evidence in what there, but enkofo chese wo na wo so faaye say o man panyin Kufuor an support o kese na wo so wo that position say ade oba be a victim that in quotes. Do you want an MPP person also to be a victim? Yeah, wo and our women back a victim nana abufa. It is a critical issue. Eti election MPP 2024 no. So will be as well arrowhead for MPP. So be campaign. I never ya to try to send me ya MPP winia. Abufa flatberry be no part interest best watching Kufuor-Addo because one of the in quotes na make no was suffer that. Was suffer will be why a victim in quotes na make be no. And ono saba be villain ana. Me give this a picture me painting. Man penye Kufuor-Addo when him sa picture ni e me because minim a check akra 2013 that an MPP war aye no court penimu bi ni me din komo wo se o man penye Kufuor-Addo eti ho no mo a wo se adwen a wo dwen ne se oh it was no as flag bearer at the MPP co-opposition na wantimi afa MPP sa ma ban mu a na Nyakopon to den sa frɛ no a wo se dey na me ko kan akire MPP panifo e wa Samado. Somebody told me this in 2013. Say what just so we are then ya said near one flag bearer and the party in the opposition. It was when two of party na sa ma ban mu Nyakopon to den sa frɛ na en kuntabu be no ko buache MPP for panifo ye wa Samado. Onya sa papa bi nka nkire wo mo. And then Nyakopon na dum oba be yo man panyin amofa say was Osama party the co-opposition 2024 dia eno hu akwa party na ma ban mu
afa no omega.
I am telling you
fiti ase ani awie
like wa party na ma ban mu eno ti no President Kufuor position wo mu say di amofa I am telling you owo critical position mu a e was ade bi obeye bia Adibi obeye bia especially if say two different equal MPP for primaries na say enye obi a political year wo MPP mu no obi adu say MPP party bia fascism mu enti say ekoba say enye obi a wo President Kufuor-Addo camp and obe win as flag bearer let's say NPP lose 2024 elections. I said, on the back, oh, sir, NT, and go forecast president for the year 2008. It was so the in the baby. Amofa, would that person be justified?
And your man share any more, sir, Mampany Bay ye, any money mu ya. Nama and Coma Okrumo, Akofo.
Amofa, and when you ya near Mampany Fadu. And when you ya Menoka say, Babesika will be as some Copeska. And if we and ne, it was 2024. Now I was a Ashanti region, interchanges at least me and sa. I want more ye, or moon you and she. Say interchanges me and sa. MPP for who Ashanti region. MPP should forget 2024 elections completely, and that's the stark truth. Don't take it or leave it. I was saying who me and sa at least. I just say near interchange the year a check. It will be 2 years. It will be 3 years. It will be 10, but we didn't need 10 years.
Whereby Omuja be who NDC anye na Moshe Biasana Munya, Nipano Bekansa, Muja Hoka.
Exactly. You require another political communication with me.
So, Sebea, Mobi Yadia, and Timon Kojasi and Amoye.
Amon Kosha said, ye because Amofa yet how an MP before a bumper for car 5 interchanges. Minya sure say will be to Kumasi this year. We expected 5 because of economic conditions. If you are seeing now, you woman. What can I watch 5 for now? Now, why are you human? What you say a broso? But I was saying, Yami and Sembi, Sembi, no crop on a Simbi, be out to say yes. Sakura, some say yes and that. But yes, sir. Now they will have taken Ashanti for granted.
A boy quite no so quite no more. They say,
Almost say, Jai.
Jai. So quite a major.
Amofa, almost say, Jai. Look, and now Ashanti region. And penny from what Bemon was anti region. I was a president, a frail munina. Catch him say, look, me fa musa mabwa my bang. Na musa one region. Mufa, MPP penny for a fresh anti region. Bubru Jao.
God, my main cow man for a high 107.1. A fay na yasha grono as a set agenda. Agenda na shasi and into be ready. It's in the free efficacy, so you drew her when one cast will be any sound.
Yes,
the party, AFS.
Yes, or media, Chief of Staff of Ashanti region.
Yes,
Chief of Staff of Ashanti region. Minister of Education of Ashanti region. Energy Minister of Ashanti region. Sanitation Minister of Ashanti region. Deputy Finance Minister of Ashanti region. Majority Leader of Ashanti region. Agric Minister of Ashanti region. NEIP CEO of Ashanti region. State Housing MD of Ashanti region.
John Kuma
Deputy Finance Minister. No. State candidates were MP.
Yeah.
Omofa met say bebre enti to de bi na wote be na go because and Omanpanyin ni ya Omanpanyin ni Ashanti region di ni in terms of
faso ho mame ye be san beto aso ni Ashanti region di ni ye call Evans ni ma ko ho Director of Elections the New Patriotic Party ni ahwe baby omo calendar no omadu opani e mo achi Omanfm Evans morning.
Hello, good morning.
Boko there.
About the other man, I'm saying.
Yeah, that's no pay. Mo shall say the free polling station. Mo calendar na mo de hwe party na structure. Akopem sa mo nsabe kan flag bearer. E fa hen mo du.
Yo, oye ma me na sa initiative. And just party national council at the buyer. You start internal elections. Say do you know? February money shall say polling stations, electoral area coordinators, regional constituency, region, and they yababe do say a hombuano shishe guacoma, say your national annual delegate conference. Lansana sabi to me abano, as I say. Party no etumi ne regional annual delegate conference na ewie na etumi ama your national chairman owura was smell blay akwenya no afre national conference enti some no ka say de ye do some pempenso na ye sha say open nomination ewie eye vetting samwe ehihiem no enene da etwa to a mpenyefo a omoto general secretary forms and omoto national chairman nomination forms enene da omone national elections committee no edin hyiamo enhyiamo ne se senti a omopese ombe ye national chairman ana se opeso be general secretary sankita hodie no na ekoso se ni twemu bia elections committee a eye owura Peter McMahon dano owura ambassador Edward Boatin eka ho owura engineer Kosi Abiesi ka ho maame Oboshi Saikofi eka ho maame Mausi Awuti eka ho honorable Alhaji Amin Anta oye MP for Kaga eka ho owura Guy ni Makomafo oye lawyer owura Emmanuel Dakwa oye lawyer yewo owura Dr. Budu Ajima oye member yewo Alhaji Bismi ye member is a mame Awuti Maboni din ye secretary to the committee yewo up to 22nd and chuma say ye di report ebeman pinyefo na se bibi befi mo so aba yewo Dambuchu committee a eno ye honorable Dambuchu honorable Reverend SK Boafo lawyer Joyce Opoku Boatin Dr. Clifford Brahma owura Akwaja Fire or director of protocol headquarters and Alhaji Idi Muahidin mo secretary say if we vet him na se obi na adwumu no face vetting committee no na nini year or akwenya say odi na assembly kwa akoto Dambuchu committee no for discussion no there national council system say decision a Dambuchu committee did no and on the final iwia na chese ye shebra omo pese omo ko elections ye be from na omo ba no ma be ballot na enu echi no ye the notice of poor ba any electoral commission enkita hodie no ekọ kama enti ye hwe nim se ye be start ye ballot papers so ense ye hwe nim se national conference e be nipa be more than 6,000 and eba as delegates if say you all the national council members are omoye delegate to the conference there were national executive committee members almost national council model but there's also all regional executive committee members 16 regions no the executives a woman at the regional level omoye delegates 275 constituencies if any say omo constituency executives no ebeba as delegates if any say certain members of parliament 137 omunina delegates yeah MMDCs delegates yeah ministers any deputy ministers delegate to the conference MPP external branches now also the 12 delegates each eba into conference we a conference a conference kesia and only the highest decision making body for the party now the woman say say about women party no the insisaya yeah, they organize national elections. A political party act no. Emu about to host say the Argentina the electoral commission. Edins also baby dear who be here say omo nombe bem say the manaka no ma take charge no. Party no elections committee no wedding home into the home dear sa no ebe koso. The old beam say esan say ni padodo a e be share nti bambo ho se no. Ye ne Ghana Police Service so ending command. A best start a polling station and a red on board with the when Ghana Police Service acquires a discussion. You go so the chair in some pension did there. And Chebia, Bosumia between 15 and 17, a new patriotic party. Yeah, they a national armed delegate conference require a big national officers. I'm a party.
Before then, committees are multi and enema hodo ano mo eye ho adwuma e de free form a eba no ebe pim sa abri san se wakeka committees ne bi nso omo nso eba be ye omo adwuma de mudi kan no akoyi se de mo hwehwe no.
So far the party ministry no the National Planning Committee ehwama edwumadi na koso party eno ye Sexual Bank Committee omo ye in charge of planning for the whole conference eno echi no esan say the pa esan so pa ne elections ninti ana makmenu committee o the esan so say enkita hodi abekoso e nipa ebia no bi antena ho ase enti na dambochu committee so party no National Council the into here mpenyimfo a party yom omunim party no mte party ase means that ye de emraye adwuma party no ubia ushia party wenya kokudro say opeso besom party no at this level no akokudro so ani uhwe omo ento aba omo ba even though omo ye nka say omo ye aspirants for the contest there but omo test what is simple nka ho sonko no mama ba party ni yani so mo bi ehwe anim say obia be bo na ho modern say ne ye ne nsamka nipa a oni omuhia ensam o ka fa party ni da ache ho party ne say the thesis in ebe ensama ebe boa ama party no atumi atumpo da ache a o ye nim enye say opezo be national office enti na be kenkan nsama ebe twi party no asai de ye ditu ye ho fo pa ne say President Kofo say oye messenger mpo na say o party no wa ban ma eye esen say obepro ho a abe penyimpa o party no nenso o de party no akopo fidi obusa ho say your party constitution no e ka say oye member o responsibilities e say party no e da wakoma so e so weni the party no beka no o de ye adwuma na wa opese obeye national officer na obetwe party nkan ko Omanfm be and then name pinyin for so any will become. Ye internal elections we at the national level. Ni ye. After na party no yin pinyin for from polling station baby national polling station, electoral area, constituency, region and a national. Into yan pinyin for umbidi party. And she share the banner say a crumb so ana ye bet me enya vote to do Ghana for ebe boy my edin kunim 2024 away ni. And no necessary you be mission and innovation. Ye hear nim sa no. Ye be pese ubia o pese oko contest yi no. Obema oni ye no. Any party share party constitution rules and regulations for this election no. Emwebra. Oro ho sa dia me gidi say enye mpinyin for den say ombeka so election ko bi. Is said the usutie no. Ubetumi aboa ama party no etumbo. A open nomination, exclusive nomination, party opinion for 51 and 52 and a far nomination form. You couldn't see back up and into me alpha the forms armor. Then get a whole day akoswa said they're making a nature to it, not as ye vetting NCBiano, any oma candidates are oma qualifying the bidding como na omo de omo representatives and oma kasaba about their ballot and which inside the mechanism any easy discussion into no the makwem SSA a far battle no be and she go akoma ye be na pepesa
ansana ye be ma wa nyakwan akoye wa adwuma no party ma omo beto abade ama mpanimfo ya omo pick your forms a wo ka se ba ko pe na ntumi amfa ne de ama no de na be ka kire
oh him akase ye ni so akukudura omanya se ompese ombesom party no na the area from one say esan say committee enyan clear on party come say omo ye candidate nti entwana omo bono omo hwe say omo kasa ene suban on be dedi no ene party mra no emwebra ombe hwe say omo nsem ka no be ye nsem a ebe ma party no kan ko edimu enye nsem a ebe tete party no eno ape ne hwe from mo ye hwe anim say ahokeka sonko a abafem no ebeboa party no na yetumi akan asem de sese kan ofi yiyi de se de tudwa yiyi no ya ene sa pepepe se de be ya nyame ncha de December 2024 abato bre no so a Ghana for ebesa to abana amaebi Yeah, they are starting a deal. Yenya Maya and Nom Coquin, and so Muntu start somebody. Pay set. Yeah, polling station, a total almost 39,000 across Ghana. Yamin Chade, Yachimi, Kakrabi, and a mental has by it to say, Mampo, or court, Yakawasan, baby to say, Fomena, Yakawasan. And no, Bakumin, ye floor, ye winning in a party, and a you. It's a no internal elections, and Ranka says, yes, Nebum. Baby, be do yes, I say, yes, Bum, a constituency level election. Yet in Yae, ain't a party now, Modemo, and a dear baby do this way. A party for, say, Omunya or Pepper, a party in the constitution too, a party in the rules and regulations that too. Yam twice was and non Nebema and couldn't be Abayafa. In the yes, sir. Say ubia si ekasa konsu na be ma ni patriotic party be winia no ayro ho no akonsu bebre yekasa da na party winia no ayro ho no ada elections yekasa on elections committee asia enkita hodie no unya akwanya so bekobia no ate asesa ni mum ayro ho se obeye adwuma na party no ababam say the enim 2024 atena mu biem eden hyehyɛ a be ma Ghana etumpo aba sababepe ne enim
Evans, Mami no ase, Sanfo Froba Ebeba. Yes, the Director of Elections, Edema, the New Patriotic Party. Evans ni makoni ene no din komo na no pese unfu eloka na mame nkanfo go amfa ema tumrika koho onya bo ka na ma papa una wokro no kona castle ho a no wanya abotre sanse obia pe goel fuel no goel de yankasa ye de dependable herbal home for eboawo said you wonim dada na do ho ato o maduro no so no or Adum Malake, Adum Quiplex, Adum Natural Man capsules, and Adum Ladies Care capsules, and in a mixture. Ya no wa PB, no papa pass, o could just now and second be a toby. Who used to be done so cry, wait to me a try a dra, a year jumapa, ye malaria free hono, na ye kuku amo ba, any bema, a ye ebusuan, no precope, ya for 0242 223 555. One more air pet Serenity Bath Salt to be a tonebuso. We ayan chinia yedi dware na mame nchirem kakra emfanchiro sa wonsa ka bia ne abaya ne sa ode be friends you wadware wie na wapepa wo ho no na wode enumom ahohoro ho na afi wode ada wo ba afa fa bigum na soku ho wom kaka na wo wonsa fa wonsa tum 10-15 minutes e wo brands you na yede de kakra wo nan so fa wo nan sim wo bra wode ebi agum eye adwuma pa Little George ho e wo tema wonsa ebe ka bi sanso so na wode wani chire kus pharmacy wa shamana when Sabe can be more la pass and important on frame 0241 764 775 0241 764 775 o pebia to aton 0554 543 202 0554 543 202 bank a obetime do ho ato on so ADB enye kasa tenten won adwuma so ani ko ADB aso e bia ne won kodi nkomo edien na wo pe e bank ho a yesikasem bank ne ye ba ko pe eno an ADB wo do ho to so a osika sembe ko ye eba phones a Franco Trading Enterprise phones and accessories Ghana ha eho ene nyina ye de ani ekire ya no wa frɛ 0246 422 338 0246 422 338 abna fa de obokrata na ba ko bre be san be yensem no so
yo mame nko Ghanaian Times mu na emfifiri mantem Central Region ensuo ya etigu ye ene ho atorenchem ya ede ba ye no Ghanaian Times de obokrata ne de aba o se efihudo bese ahanso 700 ena ne nyina ensuo amene no na oba page 16 and 17 center spread ha Ghanaian Times de obokrata no ede ehonfo nyina aba asemu wasi 700 households ena nano memrenda ensuo etigu ye ewo mfimfiri mantemu no ensuo no asenye nyina
adan saying
700 households
that the na net dan
bebre no aye net dan bebre no aye mad houses
and then papa dan
na na bridges bi wo honom so nsam so bi wo honom so a ensuo no ase no enti twofo praso Cape Coast kwan ne se wudu dwokwa a ontumi emfa kwan ne so ekwan ne mu achemienu se ten ensuo atekwan ne mu mienu enya gro godon na wo mo kire se river Srowi eno no ewo dwokwa ena kakum ensuo no so ni nyina ensuo na etoye no ema ne buban enti ebuban sa na kire se ne abakwan ne mu Cape Coast River praso kwan no de emu achemienu se ten no I say a prison officer baako a or person ko bebo manfo no a na o maka nsuo no agya no ono mom nsuo no afa no de ne kɔ oh bra are ho papa na wɔkyerɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ saa empotem ɛnyɛ dwokwa honko baabi ɛte sɛ simiu nkotrodo ɛna afɛ ntranoa abena atonkwa ankafo ɛno no ɛwɔ Elmina municipality hɔnom ɛna amamoma ɛna afɛ kwapro ne nyinaa ɛwɔ Cape Coast Metropolis ɛhɔnom nyina da ensuo no atwa fa manfoɔ so ɛwɔ hɔ ɛnya asɛm ketewa koraa na ankafo prison quarters hɔnom so saa
prison hɔ na ankasa
oh bra ɛna ɛwɔ ɛhɛi ɛnyɛ easy koraa ɛhɔnom nyinaa ensuo no atwa fa manfoɔ no so a ɛnya goro enti ɛne ɛhɔnom a na atɔrenkyɛ mu aboafoɔ panimpa ya wɔda nadmo ano Eric Nanajiman prempe wɔn ne nyimpanimfoɔ kɔ hɔ yɛsi sɛ ɔmanfoɔ na wɔn dan ensuo no asɛ ne nyinaa no classroom so ɛne nsɔre mɔs ahodoɔ ɛwɔ hɔ ne yama wɔn mu baabi ɛde wɔn mu tira tɔ de matress atotum ama wɔn mu a wɔn mu da mu ɛnya agoro Saturday na wɔn kyɛ sɛ ensuo no ɛtɔ yankasa na wohwɛ ɛkwan no a emu akyɛ ne sɛ de ensuo no ɛsɛ ne aborɔfo bɛka no gashing out no a
epu bɛsɛ
na ano odin papa wohwɛ sɛ de Ghanaian Times atwitwa ho mfonyi de aba na nadmofoɔ no wɔmakɔ ɔmanfoɔ no ɛmoa ɛnema kakra animonimu ya no wɔbɛtumi ɛde atena de nadmofoɔ no anya bi ɛde akɔakɔma wɔ mo a ɛkwan no mpo de wɔn ɛno ano a wɔn gyina so wohwɛ yi caterpillars ne ade edi ahim wɔ
abana quickly me enko regional minister ho central region the honorable Justina Marigold ho na ye ne no enkodi asem no ho nkɔbɔ ono wo ache
ye ni o
boko de
pa che nyame na ado ye hu ye mo asmo to den
ye hu ye bedura no pay central region what to say
yo me da se papa mi che wote kunya ano peze ye baka da nyakopo za chen fifi mantom ha oye na ye hu ye dem but nyakopo na domara nda no peze maka da oye kakra
bibia mu nipa nkwa eye first nsuo na kire ne yetete se obi ahwe ne nkwa ne ade mo report ti say
yo meda wase bio na ozi kan no yeze nda se kese na ra yeze ama chief of staff mampanyin na ne dom na national security nadmo na najima prempe in fact asemetu hen yeze court da meka wazi ba me hu bida baka da mo central region ha na wabada obayen mboa na ebisa de report bi a wote wo atorenchem lechi no today no kwasam ye de ye mampanyi ka bibi de ye hwe nipa ye hwe nkwa entumi mfa mba back to life ono yo ye o ya reho yan papa ye ndofo ye nuen ya wa hwe nkwa wo oye prison ya yi mu hoi na mo ya anyi de nko orobua na amona wo ho akwa edwemu wo etama nsu na no ye dzenzenzi na nsu no wo suru bebre nti oye de orobua na mafama kakaba no wo pede wo twensu na de nkofo pede wo twensu waje ho no na fofi antata nsu no hwumi ezeno koi na yaso yezen ebinum waso yezen memendan ne nsu ne hwe nsu mesma odoso wo kroni mu na ebinum se chenchen achopodo kofi okoyi ni bi duo idem yene papa bia wezi be 60 years ose nazi woni de opodo okoyi na ono no ye former seaman to botu weguare nsun oye nyankopon koten na oje papa ne kwa ozema hen onye de man kano so nsuru hwim ne zene kwai odu bebi na onya due bi na ozene nsa bebare na yebeda oye chief fisherman na wo oye Elmina na apofo a wo Elmina na nkwa ado mboa kesena a woze ye hen ansa na Ghana Navy wore ba woze speedboat woze ba na wabe rescue a lot of people menua asama wato ofimfi manto mu han na no yezen oya ye muhihye oya reho na eboto tasre ankwankro biara de yepon wono chew yana so yema ye nkwa ho onsom yembo wonzama wo de meze se ehwirimpa benye bi na wa so ehwiru nkwa so za obeyezen de yebenye bi waza sha name nti yehwe ye hu ye nkankana wona bebi ma woteten ho wo fom na se sun odosa otumbu fadon wo ma yemfi ho yɛmfi hɔ.
Fahe ne fahe na nsuo yi asɛ ɔmo nneɛma kɛse.
Pacho yo sɛ ɛhwɛ no commander Edna Eguafo Ebrim ɔyɛ Elmina hɔ na even commander communities nsuo yi wɔzi nya kɛse ɔte dɛm ɔbɔ 13 communities and stand yɛ ban kekos afem ɔno so communities kakra wɔ hɔ no so ebi aka ho ansa na dwokwa so zi ya ɔno so ɔbɔbaaze nti yɛkepa communities no dɔɔso papaapa na nkwankora na the household nsɛm ato hɛ na munua ɔso papaapa.
Akwan a yɛte sɛ problems aba ho a ebinom ntimi nkɔma no ɛbɛpem anɔpa yi Roads and Highways Minister mo atenenka.
Yɛda ase papaapa meka da mɛda ase a menda ase wie da mepɛ da mefa dɛm akwanya yi so yɛda yɛn papa ɔyɛ the road minister no so ase yɛn papa mo akwata ɔno nso no asɛm yi si yɛn a wɔka dɛ atorenkyɛm atɔ ma nkurɔfo aba ɔbɛyɛ mboa mehu bi dawo also within 24 hours ekwan na ne mu kyɛe mɔde the social media do wɔka nsɛm na aze no papa wa ma wayɛ w'adwuma ne highways engineer wɔ fimfin mantom ha Mr. Ochre na ne engineers waka to ma menyu kase kwan dim ma won ahyɛnkafo wɔ di wɔn dwuma wɔn sɔpɛ dɛ wɔfa kwan no do wɔkɔ wɔn ahabem na aze nyinaa so ɔdem menyu kasa no pɛyara road minister nam kwema ɔreba fimfin mantom na yakɔhwɛ dam adwokwa kwan no na baby bɛyɛ baby ebien nso a bridge no so webu dɛ ma adwokwa zi ɔyɛ na yɛn papa wetum wayɛ ne mboa ɔte dɛm.
Ade nsuo no displays nipa ni bi ebinom ɛsɛ sɛ mo pɛ baabi mo tena ana.
Menya oidoso papa. Make the 13 communities wɔ ɔyɛ Elminan. Displacement no nya gro na me zen because community bi wɔ hɔ a da ni nyina wa bɛfom. Nti but MC a ɔwɔ commander na Eguafo Ebrim Solomon Apia. Mefa da bakwanya edu ma bona ba do papa Sunday obosho ɔyɛ proactive asɛm ne si na ɔfɛ adwokwa na asɛm ne di kan si wɔ hɔ nti na yɛ nyinaa yɛ nwa dado a yɛhwɛ bobo ho nti me nda me wɔ hɔ na MC frame the minister asɛm atoyɛn asɛm kɛse atoyɛn me so yɛ aba asɛm na ɔkyɛm za wesi wɔ hɔ me tuka akɔ hɔ a ma na MC wayɛ hyehyɛ ɔdze egu akwan mu no na ɔyɛ ahomka papa mu dɛ ɔyɛ mampanyin na na msinyi ampa kɔfo bebre nara no na assembly members a wɔ hɔ ne coordinating directors na assembly no wa bɔ no ntwa wanya ɔyɛ asɔre fiefie mosque ahorow school dan ahorow a wɔdze yɛnuanom ekogum wɔdze mattresses egum mosquito net na adze wabobɔ curtains kama wanya baby papa wɔdze ama yɛnuanom ma yɛhwɛ kwana ebotumi afa do yɛaboa hɔn ma wɔn ho adwo wɔn koraa ebinom so wɔkɔ wɔn ebusuafo hɔ wɔkɛtena hɔ ba dodo nara na wapɛpɛpɛ baby wɔdze ama hɔn ma wɔda hɔ.
Mpempi sɛ nsuo bɛba sɛ yɛa na yɛti aseɛ sɛ wɔ bi a monhwɛ mo ho yɛ ne nsuo ba no ne ade central region monya signal from wɔn a mohwɛ wie mu hɔ sɛ nsuo no bɛtɔ saa.
Me da se bebree ɔyɛ adze a wabɔ ho dewura meka dɛ ɔyɛ ebinom so wɔn aso yɛ zen ɛhwɛ no baka no hɔ pona no hɔ community bi wɔ pona no hɔ me nua menye wo kasa sisiare nsu na ba mamaka dɛ sɛ nsu tɔkɔpɔ ɔbɛ submit the whole place nkɔfo no wɔda ho wɔte hɔ yɛka bia yɛbɔ dawur dɛ this year no nsu no ɔbɔkɔ soro bebree yɛnhwɛ yɛn ho yie mamaka nsa metwa ne mfonyi na meze akyerɛw ma ehwɛ bi a kabaka dɛ ɔyɛ nokware dɛ binom so aso yɛ zen nsu na abɛfie hɔ wa compound hɔ nyinaa nsu na afa na mmom edan na na hyɛ m na nsu no wurem nti ɔda ho te hɔ ehum nzema ne dze bi a wɔdze bi bɛbrɛw na hwere wo nkwan asɛm a yɛrekanyi nti abɔ dawo papaapa nadmofo abɔ dawo regional nadmo director wɔkɔ radio do mpanyifo repasa kyɛn wɔn weather forecast other radio stations or anɔpɛ bia wɔma an update wɔkasa nti na yɛsusu dɛ yɛsrɛ wɔn baby ma ɔwɔ fam anada nsu no dɛ ɔyi ban yɛmfi hɔ yɛsrɛ wɔn bebree yɛsrɛ wɔn.
Yɛbɛdo ase baransa na wobɛkɔ no bi appeal bi wɔ ha bɛpɛ sɛ wobɛyɛ
yo yɛda ase papaapa ɛyɛ sɛ dɛm ase mofi kɛse a modze ama yɛn dɛ yɛnkasa na yɛma manfo so hu dza ɔrekɔdo wɔ fimfin mantom bi amehu bi da bi nsi da na ne da kɔhwɛ communities a kroni nya wa bo mankofo bibi enyi ho rekafa dana wetu bibi enyi ho nti no na de mofo nzama aba na ma ebeje den nzama ni nyare ntumi nso more than 1,000 people wondo me ebo to asia adofo ankro biara odo pe do ba finfin manto no be yemboa no wombra no mobua hen papa na waye nyibresem abanu waye na famizi abanu aboa hen na minimde ye wadofo bebre wo Ghana mani mu ye wankwanko bebre wo Ghana mani mu a da mensem sema we sisi de me oye oka wona akoma de obepede bobua wombra no mobua hen community mu wo ba ye nyi wobokọ ho no we hu da situation ote na wo so mbue biara oka wona akoma de obepede wozeboa hen no wetum waboa hen.
Minister, ade bia obi koda yarsabia bibi ye man koda yarsabia won esi hu.
But the Nyankopon action the Nyankopon ask papa apart from the prison officer na when nya me frɛ wo nsumun ye nya bibiara otedem obia no huye Nyankopon adomara wa ma dem ahobambon nti dam ka short ni de nya bi apart from yen papa yen dofia ye hwere no wo nsunumun obia no huye.
Minister Medwase bibi foforo ba ye besan ba.
Ne pa chi ma so da wana se papa.
Yen share that as a Central Regional Minister Justina Marigold. Yanku anim abana.
Yeah, enti eno ana oswafo no abechire mu no. In fact, sene oka no insuno nana anu yezam. Nana anu yezam so ampara. No nana anu yezam. Fantine de ya na do.
Na sebe ya abana be kan waka ni ye.
There be me kan ye. I just say kakra. Amofa mamenko page 3 e wo Ghanaian Times mu na no Islamic Senior High School ya nkwada ne se yenye speed ramp ma wo mo nye yenti wo mo ye demonstration posifo kototo tie gas gu wo mo sui se tutor ba ko wo ho no ye se o chebro for English na se ne one officer super pepe ye friend Kofi Antwi wo chese police fo ne de wo mutro no bobo no enti se si ameka se wo da yare sabie o o ma banaji ne ti nyina ese wo hu hwe ene wo si wo siki justice wo se aposifo no a eye ne sa no ye ne wo mo emra ne wo mo di ne sade se na efata na wo chese si ameka se no onhu ade esan se bandage no ye de abone tiri hu nyina twahia wo hwe petire wo Ghanaian Times no bohu ne fo nyina wa ha se school fo ni bi ne ne colleague ba ko aso ne mu a afekura no wotumi edutu ne nanka krakra na no ukomra shibidwe mu agina tuku ehwe defense and interior ya honorable Kennedy Japan ene di wo mani mu no omuko school ho se wo mo ankasa so de wo ni ko tware si wo hwene santem kwa kotie nsem no na afei wo mo so anamo bi e wo so mutu wo ho no wo mo atu na no na kirechire ni obeka anasem ene wo se police fo ni tuo no yi no enye ba bia eto no abano wo mu de denchi ni tire ho
ni holder na so mu
holder no amofa eno na akwa wie no hospital ya banaji na nimu nyina yi o aho na honorable Ken ekan se Urban Rose se hwanfo na Urban Rose department fo no mu okumase no se nkwada yi ankasa kra church kracha bebre koma wo mo so me speed run
abana na nkwada na Ken wo mu nim no
wo bo wura school ho no
ebo ni din no
jai amofa na efe kwa
hati
enkwada nani agye honorable Ken na ba hai enya sem ketwa enya agrokra na okasai na ose Urban Rose fo na omo wokumase na wose eyi omo nyina free ho because se nkwala we yatumi atrotro krata de abremu series of them se monye speed ramp maye ni o monye speed ramp maye na matra wa ye ha na mo anye ama na kwakodu ni se dia ono abokan kasa
ye no no na o tumi a
yeah
ko be fire wo monye
yeah they need to be fired yeah heads must roll we dey ma ka gogo anye oh amofa antwe yi enkwada na church krata bebre de abremu enti munnim de ekoso wo ho munnim se de bia ka bonkrofo wo ho speed ramp kra de ye ne sei ena akwakọ wie ba bia duru ya se teacher ni owura entry Mr. Entry a wo kire brofo ena ya banaji na nimu nyina ha adwene Bibi Sano, Ayana or Ghana for
Center spread stories better.
Center spread near a Indian central region.
Okay.
But over page 15, Mampeni no say Edward the Kufado library no. Ewa frafra ha Mampeni BA no. A library na fe papa ye na. Mampeni no de atudwa se wosre. Emo obia nka so na influence ye ma ye de ne papa din to so there be Ghana Library Authority for
papa no abone bra na ni din aso abadaache
ma no enti Ghana Library Authority for no an omo hu ne se omo de ni din to so se
bra bo no boy no abi na ne ban so abeye mampani
sa enti no enye se bia wo no there be Ghana for the enim samka
and ne papa no krompo so ne first Ghanaian board chairman
the Ghana Library
Authority.
Nti eno no enchiremu no de ye bibisa na wo so chiremu amofa Ghana for de enim samka nti eno no ayi Ghanaian Times de obokrata no wo de aba ene anopai na ukọ chronicle for yi
omo se de
bra ayi word we bon say cleanja na klanja
Adwa Safos klanga
still living in Cloud Chuko land despite looming danger.
Looming danger and no no maka no. Danger ne dey loomi pa.
Sa Maswell Ofori o hadwi on. O say Minister for Gender and Social Protection and also Member of Parliament at large for Dome Kwabenya. At large say oni kroma.
Na hwan so ni.
Gordon
was on the floor before the interview. Allow him.
I was on the floor. Can you send me that form?
Ampo, also drew baby so na wa charge say oh hold on. Ampo. Yebesa ko yenwie.
Abna kra nam ka se ne ho dwo se onye.
Baby amofa hwe on say ade no circle na wo se ebiem. So ho eye round de bia sa ne de enye fine. Enti ni agodon ka no meta na chi. Yeah, meta na chi.
Allow him to rain some friendly fire.
Yeah. Bra, over to you.
For people of the Ashanti region. Friendly fire.
Oh yeah, fire very important.
Very important.
Omanfm Ashanti region, omu nwinwi pa. E wa ban ho. Omu nwinwi. Na say nwinwi ni keten ya nsolve a. Eno na mento aba na duru ho. Eya eno so ha adwene.
To aso
ana. Me to aso. Na what say privileges committee ya ewo mrahye bebia mu no wo mo hwehwe maame Sara Adwasafo ya wo ye Dome Kwabenya mrahye bebia esanse wa absent ne ho empre bebre ewo mrahye bebia mu ene ye de asem na kwakoma privileges committee no na wo mo sese de TikTok ehonum na ahwehwe maame Adwasafo a ubehu no na no say kra so the video fufuraba ha ze kantanka nya ye nyame dada no a na bless sado eno ana no odidi ahima na o drive eno o ginanie na director of public affairs e wo parliament ma Miketa do declare piedwa ya watch say in fact privileges committee no wo mo afre maami afre na ni nyina wa fail so be an invitation no enti you speak and director here enti say see America said wo mo say ne sermons no mo ba be ye no social media said ye owo ho no mo dai die e bi obetre na kire say waba
TikTok
TikTok e ho de
ho be de mo ho de mo jimani
e ho de pa
mo kakraman
mo ne MPs ne
minister kan san kanya me boma ye wa
ma pema mo fa na
ya fa pa ya num
na ho no
tankawa
de pa ya num
eja and now Chronicle for say oye Dome Kwabenya MP at large ebia na ye ken senka Ministry of Gender hone die at least yenya substantive minister
abna fa si o me enko Kumase na Kumase nkwan ya
Kumase ni de ho hia say phase 2 of UGMC so ne yawie University of Ghana Medical Center mampeni na no akwakọ bie phase 2 no ano na amofa phase 2 no ni o ma wo mu mampeni che se University of Ghana Medical Center no asese phase 2 ne yawie no bia beye enkrofo se na niema mu go enti na watumi awie ne sa wo se da bi hurdles ankasa ɛna wo face yi ansa no wotumi awie phase 2 no enye easy said ye hu no ana said ye bia ya dwene bɛyɛ no na mmom sɛ wɔde nsiye esi hɔ nom sɛ wɔsi enya sa facility no na ɛboa apomodin hwɛ ɛwɔ man mu no ɛno nti ne yehu de yehu na phase 2 no a wɔn ɛpa ho ntoma na ano yi ano 42 specialist and sub specialist clinics ɛna ɛwɔ mu cardiothoracic surgery ɛka ho labs ahodoɔ ɛka ho wɔn san so wɔ 8 unit apartment for critical staff nso wɔ hɔ oncology department wɔ hɔ neurosurgery neurology any de keka ka ho intensive care unit any de ka ho pi wo ho afen so omo ewo pediatric surgery unit wo ho no omo twa MRI any dental services University of Ghana Medical Center ne de amofa ye hwe ni ya ho enema a omo beye na nyasem ketwa mampani de to omo nim se wosre se mpanifo ada hospital na no omo manage ni yie omo manage ni yie no omo manage ni yie a ebeye hospital kase pa e wo krom ha so mfaso no de bebre
oba ye phase 1 no na ye nwie
na obewie I send na dan no na esi wo kwa
phase 2 aka ho but they will still say onye hwe
amofa onye hwe de ontumi nkasa hwe na no omo kan omo ntumi nkasa phase 1 na dan na esi ho na machine bi anim dan so si wo na machine nyima enye hospital
omo kan so omo ntumi nka
omo kan entini ye chire
ma chire wa nyini amankrofo ehu se de obeto phase 1 say na na tie na wie na adu ya to aso
ene amofa se MPP for so ma set up advocacy office omo be publicize projects
won set no
wonte ene wo the new crusading guide enemy
hamna ye
bra wonte sir
advocacy office
NPP set up advocacy office to publicize projects enti omo wo so ni national administrative body of the project advocacy has therefore appointed two personalities to manage day-to-day affairs of the group. N.T. Ransford Okanyebua, national president. James Ameniampong, national organizer. Sir Ben, national vice president. Godfred Edujemfi, public relations officer. Daniel Denku, national deputy organizer. Ato Kwamena, national research IT. Emmanuel Boate, national financial secretary. Felicia Kwansa, national woman organizer. Honorable Kingsman Kakari Mensa. The new patriotic party. Yes. Omo no ma set a party no na set up sa national project advocacy no.
Na any women's organizer. Say
we omo no mo behwe say ebia project e farm ahoro na woman organizer no wa publicize I don't know.
Abrabe dem me patch we to ma menhwa ade.
Any so mate advocacy nti se de project akoso mampani akufo do free 2017 ni nyina no omo ba beye de hia documentary on beye de hia audio on beye na che se omo yi na omo bon so ma Ghana 40
but men kam omo nte se ye ma obi anwusu obi amfa ne nya adwuma bia nti omo ntie ne ye omo ai ti omo advocacy hwan a omo nto aso ho no ma omo wi a no de akomani but e chia de a ye beka ho asem
da be story say hwehwem biem
sa ho
because amofa the new patriotic party has set up a national projects advocacy office within the hierarchy of the party to publicize all projects executed since the Akufo-Addo-led administration assumed office in 2017. According to party officials, the projects and advocacy members will work hand in hand with the party's communication team to review. Then it comes down saying the national administrative body of the projects advocacy has therefore appointed personalities to manage day-to-day affairs of this group. And they want national president.
Now here for the leaders no ma appoint you as national.
And the campus be who no
commercial
national organizer, vice president,
women organizer,
national deputy organizer. National media DVD
mu secretary na ye Dr. Chiramatin C4C.
Honorable Dr. Michael Chiramatin.
Sa
ye be busa so abofa so ko break up
me dan ho aba
ye be fresh
adwuma hyehyɛ nso ye
sa o ma hyehyɛ adwuma
voice be no okay adwuma hyehyɛ nso ye
o ma hyehyɛ adwuma
mo anwa se brasa so ennim ho hwe
sa
adwuma hyehyɛ de o ya de papa we o nim ne de emu
na say yen communication plan execute to the say ne nkan ne nanka what over so but
say ye kase Dominion herbal powder eye nwanwadwuma ema immune system and then kwabo wo nipadua mu ne yeden na ne senti wotadi yare sunkunimu a ehu adanse bi ni o
don the fine pa manum bi tina me di ho adanse no enya yese me say me one price station me ton wo achi me ba me gina wo science ama me nya problem me nan ne me system ntimi nyina ho be je me tena akonwa so me num aduro ne 3 days me timi gina me nan so eton ade
Dominion herbal powder de ninia enya amanfo adanse enti ana mekanfo ne aye ewo me nipadua mu no eburo madwen ene mente ase so nipa biara a wo pese wudi wo mfie nyankopon de ma wo no na wudi me ne de emma Dominion herbal powder empa wo hu da biara da
asem no anada ho no Dominion herbal powder enwanso anya wonsu ohie wo tea cup mu na de atreketo ase bia gumu wo twa nseti yanom wawie Angels Dominion Herbal Center won kokko ene de aba apemfo aba ton mo manufo ene nkwada woni mfie dum ye ne de wonka ho dodo afre 054 315 8195 FD ahwehwe sa edwadie nkrato mu agiatom se eye
adepa no kofa bae wasan de 3CP papa ebeboa efie bia aba mese adepa de etwamu da wo de 3CP egu nsomu dware a ebo ho ban efi muamoa ho fa 3CP efre nso hohoro wanum anopa bia na ma wo se ho ban wonu aduane na eja ana esohie ehyewo a fa 3CP efre nso fifa so eno ano no wo hyewu wi a fa 3CP efra enso fifa so na beboa obebre 3CP ehye pimples ebompo ekro na ekumkro enimrimu ya wonso 3CP so de enye na wo drugstores bia mu atufonko adepa pharmacy ene SGSSB ene hwani mu okanshi fre 0302 664 832 kumase adepa pharmacy e wadum ene Hello FM ene hwani mu 3CP efie bia hia 3CP bambo
Asaje from what's your for penny or chihine na na duchumu adokuya your chihima ahemfo ene mpanimfo wa achimebo akwa traditional area to nsafre ahoho adofo pesha adefo ene kromafo wa chichi ene bencheye say wo meka won ho na wo chimai ohum homecoming festival no won fan hyeso afi asenti edaso ene good old traditions for sustainable development wo sha fashe yase ebrada ayohumu bosomede toso aduonu baako edukosi memenda ayohumu bosomede toso aduonu enu afashe ni nyina ebekoso ewo ese ho chebi nananom sie sanse amamre yantontwiniti mumrai na mumra mehwetete amamre ni bi obi pia mra chimebu akwa esanse ochiman tiase
ago ganama owode yesore woka na yeje achinsroma mechreyen planet CCA ebraz bosom ne da auto dudu ye Green Ghana Day ye bodia induaba opepi edonu mpenyimfu ka bibi de se duadua na edua nkwa ne da minti Ghana ban wotrunsa afre Ghana manyina de yemfa yen ho nhye Green Ghana Day yimu na yendua nduaba ne bi ihe nyinara mbenyimfu mbesiafo abatan mmofra nkokra nkatesia na mbrantie oyede ihe nyinara yeze yen ho jimbi na ye nyina ye ya na obeyeye Forestry Commission etumbia mie sisi ho a wozi nduaba ne bokọ na ye nyina ya akwa akajibi Green Ghana, let's go planting. Dam Nkratui fi Ghana Banho, Ministry of Land and Natural Resources, Forestry Commission, and a National Alternative Employment and Livelihood Program, Ghana Forest Investment Program, Forest Plantation Development Fund Management, and a Zoom Lion.
Still Franco Trading, your phone papa fee.
Franco Trading Enterprise, our phone BAB. Say yes, Samsung, Nokia, Itel, Infinix, iPhone, Huawei, Ebia.
Oh, our original laptops and desktop, computer and phone accessories, USB cables, phone cases, power banks, hands-free chargers, and antiviruses.
Franco your new TVs about 32 and 43 inch. Franco TVs no, and need daho. Yana Jodie.
Say crowdie, you hear of Franco Bia, what me turn online. Auto free francotrading.com. And now download the Franco app no to phone so free Google Play Store and Apple App Store. And dia auto no online bia, wonya 30% discount. Dia auto bia or the bro baby awo.
Shisha Franco Trading our Facebook page no, and our more than 100,000 likes no.
Shannon Suo Franco Facebook page no, now more than 100,000 likes no. Franco Trading Enterprise head office Wadabraka and the Roxy Cinema bus stop no. Ne dinhwe anymore. Branches no be or Circle, Osu, Tema, Medina, Hacho, La Paz, Kaswa, and the Ghana for 99 and free 0555 939311.
Every Ghana my this year, Musum Futintoni, enemy were drawn was swa if you tinated her center, Medema, your friend tinated Westbow capsule, Coco Nado Crow, who is in a yoya, we yamuneti, and answer a Jumadinti, a mat what I say, I'm a when you see a problem, who he tinated Westbow capsule, car when Shana, what's your shade, and I'm soon the own to me now nice one, who he tinated Westbow capsule, will be a honor Coconti, on to me Embo and Yadia was away, Minyabima, who he tinated Westbow capsules, tinated Westbow capsules, a tinated Herba Center, and Aquafaba.
Hey, tinated ambassador, no one wants you, and your miss students, I may use laptop. Many tell me who are you? I didn't use me West Nansan and Moon, Mr. Mediani.
Minia buying Casacra, we here tinated Hayan Herba capsule, Hayan Herba capsule, and no Enebejo. So what's the computer in February? I'm not when you're a new problem. We here tinated Hayan Herba capsules.
Hayan capsules?
Yes, tinated Hayan Herba capsules.
I dear me, Papa, one driver at later, Ache and Najo, our own who I see you. Any minia bem or Pusan and Niman in our own machine, and I send an abedji minima busia.
Ayo, tinated Hayan Herba capsules, and no Enebejo when you were busia. A barber bomb hobby, every and near the Ankitingitia, I don't go anywhere busia. Wow, wash a space, Ache, I'm a who are dear, and now already was all the book when him, and now who are dear wet, we are tinated Hayan Herba capsule. A year draw was what, tinated Herba, Kruya, Aquafaba, or Diabro, say M1, Nancy when you so, Emma when you so now, MB when you so, who are dear, tinated Westbow capsules, and it's tinated Hayan Herba capsules. At 2 Simono, ne view when you so high. Electricity.
Same great bank. TMA, we want some Debbie Free Agricultural Development Bank, MO. So what you are catching ADB in Quadia, ADB the Payday Plus, Abba, Amo. Minim se who here, who pesika at the IBB and Sana, Unsaka Waketia, Ubet me Ajisika Sidim Pim to 10,000 Ghana cedis. And now Waketianam Jemu, Edio Watchi, Ane, Edio Watchi 80%. So what to me to SSK will not Edia Semua, and your only interest Biara in Yasem, Unsatu Mika ADB Payday Plus. Dakrope. Chese within 24 hours. Se upe ADB Payday Plus in Chiremu Biara. From Meredith, it was 0243 273 369. And now from now, it was 0244 284 197. ADB, truly a Greek and more. Kayo in Shishaye Kakra, ewa home.
For all your top stationery needs, Seba Stationery, your Nataraj product, customized exercise box, and many more. And it's fair and answer WhatsApp. 0246 396 277. Send email info@jkglobal.com. JK Industries and Investment Limited. Everything to anything paper.
Hey, why fish some you would know? And the man who say I can once a moon. Who can Papa see no Baha, none in Nasa Tataya, or Casano didn't Sakatana. Anne, but we didn't say Papa.
Matija Mokanina, Spanish garlic mixture, and then the capsules at aroma, and I'm a pomodressa.
Wow, why a nice Sankasa, Spanish garlic mixture, and then the capsules. And Yama, why you come apart?
A woman boy, dear for Sunny would be Pedrianum. Now, a boss is a bro, I want to chew hypertension, a tick or restaurant, will be a charge of 10 temper. Gas is yam, a macra, a mania movement of future cromina, a torch, will walk a water avian, a friend and Hoyana.
Anti as no Spanish Jinko capsules, Hana.
Spanish Jinko, and no day in Nura, watch your free, Jinko beloba, and soya oil moon. Now a bois and Melma Mumutimi Jom now see a paya Juma, and my wife Jumo should daho.
Martin say anti-aging, and I'm a good retentive memory.
Now yet on Spanish garlic mixture, and this Spanish Jinko capsules new hand.
Antec Herba Center for, and then pharmacies can make herba shops, and run some of 0266 11 41 11. A painful about more money for them in feeding the new anchor. FDA, AG, a gradient cratry atom.
Jack, you know my boss owns a fleet of commercial cars and he drives only brand new vehicles. Latest. Before he hired me, this is what he said. Krachi, my vehicles are my investment. It is a winning, now winning, and you buy any fuel apart from Goil. Waboka, sign this undertaking.
But he was right?
Yes, and he's right. Goil stocks only higher grade fuels, further enriched with XP3, multifunctional enhancer, more efficient, eco-friendly, and at no extra cost. Available at every Goil station at Jibebia. Goil Super XP Ron 95 and Diesel XP, higher grade fuels, excellent for modern engines and all vehicles. Goil, good energy. Yeah,
good energy. And I was so ne, Macho, Medi, Mira.
bia na wudi saa na malaria na fa hia mo to aware amoni agi saa no
adom malakio mesha ewo hoi malaria ent na yeso nchew
ye kwa ye test bi wo mu pe enyenum adom malakio mixture eni gina malaria body weakness yo tiredness yo hwim ye nyina ho atoye ntam kura
na adom natural tonic a esisi ha nso ye
adom natural tonic nenso yenum to ya yentimi nidie eno na yanum bi edidi a ye ho tayen saa no
adom natural tonic
menya ni mia na mentimi nidie menum bie bono me taisa
mo ho ayefe pa ene ya mepe biato
ni nyina apemfo abatan ya wo mo manufo ne kwada woni fie dunsia nka ho e wo pharmacies chemical ne herbal shops dodo a ko dependable herbal home Medina New Road Greenhouse anane branch e waka so opposite there to international school 024 2223 555
FDA ahwehwe sa ejedie nkrato mu age atum se eye
akosia wa hiu akosia wa hi hwade kakra afoni udi ko chi kakra ya kanu Onana. Yeah, rent to own. Yeah. Yes, of course. Rent to own. A new hobby. Cities and habitat. Womani Plan City Extension Project. Come to Mabu Mamadi Rent to Own Ban. We a year get the +1 package. Any your lifeline package. A bomb workers when you fear and now fully serviced plots. I will know beer. Any man soon beer.
Who say a year rent to own a free cities and habitat and have a planned cities extension projects.
And Jahu, Mamadi Bia, sober friend number 0577 911 101
and a 055 553 0300.
Afe 055 705 4635.
Website no a new accra.city and also project management center our Central University campus Mutual Pram.
The Plan Cities Extension Project,
shaping Ghana's urban future.
Oman 107.1, having so much fun. This is how it's done on radio. Oman 107.1, having so much fun. This is how it's done on radio. Shaping the nation 107.1. Hey Oman, hey Oman. Shaping the nation 107.1. Hey Oman, hey Oman. Shaping the nation 107.1. Hey Oman, hey Oman.
I was your for ya namo ase afi ye ko aku you ras already aku yanku anim
bravo
we kumasi asem no na afi father wo kata
ko asem de send ye friend say project in progress into project in progress the PIP and to the everybody was a PIP that is project in progress honorable
ochina nyame ya adoma ye be kumasi edi nkomo free
dynamics na what politics
yes
obi bia what Jubilee House obi bia what MPP head office mofa obi o member of parliament obi o CEO managing director. In fact, obi bia o MPP mu bia wato abada bia enim say e madodo na Ashanti region eba na say MPP for ni Ashanti region for ni ni ya amofa wanhwe a asem betimi ato wo project akese
Oman FM
ya e wa Ashanti region amofa ebini de hin well Kumasi Airport Jomahama mo ekoye bi omode sanka nyen runway light so over $25 million saying and one no MPP aban by matis nyame advice August and now ebepa ho 20 start use airport betimi
second phase no
to tell for UK akolandu Kumasi straight away solid project it na mofa
Oman FM
better MPP aban ase. Just before 2020 elections, at Inland Port,
Inland Port.
You can't say be Inland Port. Because before the start you,
yes,
and the buyer and this also anya washing. MPP are buying just before 2020 elections, I think somewhere also okay so baby MPP penny 4, Abamu penny 4, LO2 4, Buankra
inland port.
Echo Buankra inland port. As had a soccer ball from say a fedie, ye. If you're basing there, I'm with a mental she. Last week, Namencha di Misia, Minister of Transport. Honorable Siama. I'm so rubble. Project here ministry na a home common the same. Because Mundo 2 for Kojina Mukuchan, a year so go for maintain won't be behaving. I ding. Come as a 4 as I take come massive. It's saying. And walk a cam more, church once and that. And maybe be one of my nest or more than 2 Jansana. But it's not come and sign a project not start. And until no, if I say, I bring you from Aquam Casa. Mufasa was catch chairman in the Mijisi in December. Na project no, I started. Kakra mechanism. Project Kakra sa. Sabanya ready ya. Ye fast on Kobofo. Mufa. The moment I bind us over bofo mo die. Na chese mo an mu wogidie say hun kobo bebre na mo fa ekola ni mu. Because anya sa when the force so fa asonko bofo. Me ade a the project ade asonko bofo. Na enfie mienu na enfie mensa achi asara abeye no. Enya ada manije ho. Emfata. Ye gitum COVID-19 by no. I changed the whole financial architecture e wo wiase baby ya. And it's a bibi sa ba. I also quite impedifo wa regime din komo say. Bibi na nka radio, but bibi asankan. It's project na be so. Te monto mobo. But said the missing din komo no. Ora we say ama me hoto so say me aduma. Buankra inland port who be 2022 yi enkola wiye die. Na project na ekoso. Aban no any party no emfa nti omutimu say I was so mutimi ja legacy bi wo honom wa amufa Kumasi ni Ashanti region ni etwa nani a nani boso se ade MPP aban baaye omutimi ye maaye ni enso party ni enso aban ne ye
Kumasi for no keka say project bi eso ho bia no NDC for
no eje Kumasi for na keka amufa eye fact a fact, unless you are being hypocritical. Amufa, a fact, say, NDC for the start big projects. I was Ashanti region. Omunti na MPP ababewi. Eboko MPP sabewi no matter your second phase. Yeah, a bigger than even the first phase.
But because NDC na start.
But because NDC na start into no, we be and this was ye. Kumasi die ya airport.
Yes.
Runway die ya mu ye ewo ho. But the airport here I'll share Bresakufo Ekufa and different airport all together. But almost air phase 2. And is it phase 2 or not phase 2? Phase 2. In Pacho Skaya Hospital near UGMC.
Yes.
About 40 million and I'm one. One agenda 111 project in Baku say. That's about $15 million. $17 million. I can say project way. I can be to me and sa. And I'm a boy. It's to the beer. I'm for real politics. So 1 year phase 2 of UGMC. I said we see. Me madam for an accident. UGMC and a jail. Me call them who you know for no many so. And not know. I come back to hold on with the second phase. Now more you say 40 million. I could see hospitals in Bienu. Oh baby, fresh hospital, tear rubber. And no, you don't need real politics, no. You don't never go take us to say, median ye. Granny, your politics and Sada Quacoy. Obi starting where you 1. Now by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we see 10 crown bar. That's what I was me. It tells them before who sad and say, Muda will come with Timu fine. And of course, I'm a fine. Who could see new hospitals on your bonnet? Who could see new schooler on your bonnet? And ya bang at this cash schools scam of a bang with the schools mono. And as I get to her, also no and this what sorry and I'm mobile university be na masie mobile secondary school freshman be na masie what I say ayade a di party ninya etomo sa fa kwa dwundwum no omo orientation no omo nya retrofitting omo political thinking mu said ne mebo no ma yenso so ye toa so a eye ba yen toa so nuru ba bi kakra na sika bebrebe 40 million UGMC 40 million betima se yimienu ana miensa kora mpo no medie Asante region asem mo ntwen emma demonstration emma ansa no makwa koye ebofa medwe ho amenti asese besine so for lie ebu akwakwan abani ntimi nyenwiye amofa medwe ho amenti ase me o anchechemu bie no hawo de ma me metima o ka de se waka but ento masum president for na start ebesine
na say de nkomu begu so omo be contractor ne ba so gidigidi pa o the last time me konka awie no na o famu yo na but say see a traffic asan ya ba hono no ese wani so hu nti de na esi ama contractor na free site ho
obi the message about was saying the Swami interchange should be started as soon as possible. We need that edifice in Kumasi if you want to break the 8, make the Ashanti region happy. Okay, pick it upon. And I this had to be a buy. However, Fetting.
No, Grovo, Chemo no Mudru of a Maquata Janshi home. Say, I have you.
Oh, Cliff, what they now was it? Which projects are you talking about? Name two. I'm talking about Kumasi. A friend say, Kajetia. Mammy said, Ebia Namicas, the MPN, this is the start here. Kajetia, this is the start here. And MPP better was to be a nice of Mosako phase 2. And also soon. Okay? Me patrol, first airport. Where the same and this one, so movie. Where the moment you attack the phase 2, say this in the air. Or say, glory be ma, or monamonache. Oh, say glory be ma. Omonemu na eche eka bwankra island ya reporting kaska kraba ene keja makaja guma amofa omomuton koko omomuton efene se tawo omomuton force ne manema mpaboa ne hol mayede omonyira omo ho media amofa bia me debisa for the meantime
okay e ko da wonkrata na ne nkonko wi the next time
first project in progress
ehun hia se omo beye yo amofa ene na yenkoswe chronicle enie ena Ghana Immigration Service ena wo de aba wo de kokobo ena ema Ghana for se wo mie Facebook account bi o mo invite nkrofo se wo ye recruitment nti Ghana for mo ni na ho weekend yi ena wo ede statement ba bonten a wo kire se wo hire agent bia na se nipa bia se yan kra adwumako bi wo Facebook ana social media say onye recruitment enfama wo mo enti obi biara ya obefrɛ wo ana so obe send o request we send o message obeka cho say me na me ye Ghana immigration for agent o social media anti first ka say bra say nipa kro no obetumi amapo sinche no Ghana for mo ni na ho na sa recruitment scam no asan ama no homene so biwo
Muhammad bai
Ghana Immigration Service
okay ti Ghana Immigration Service nyame adoma amofa nyame adoma china evia kiti se hwi oso be de
okay
state as a company afina abrowa yi puma kwama ye de dan ye wi dada do na ne ye twempanifo ntame adoma china se mantemi kana se mi wo ho the report be ba
reporting from Sehwioso this is Gordon as
yes akopa person kwan bi edi na asa no aba
ene se ne yi na prempe ebe host
na prempe ko jabo
okay it's China modern immigration for ne dan be ma wo mo
yes
ewo
Sehwioso na mofa to the bia nipa wodi nye to the bia de bia busa na tie Oman hin of Sehwioso traditional area wasabema kosibu mangama MPP ba bam na papa kasi MPP for bo mu di nkomo so mo new region it is so position hu in such a way say region ba say western of ne ba fa the regional capital it is a also for epic and when you state house for started di nkomo say o wasase kese wo ho intine empenifo ba beta won there so munya be partner and on the asase ne be man yin me no kasi ewie dan no nti eno so in faces na me adom e chana e koso te che ewie e beba na amofa daily graphic front page nso so ankafo camp prison na esua family na a Greek minister na ekase honorable was say omanya sika bi Exim Bank for enya sika bi a India Exim Bank yes $25 million and no more de ba be a Greek assembly plant e wo esenipon Kumasi esenipon wo ejo society ho eti omo de ba be assembly plant se bia tractor ne sa ne ma ne ma ye di ye enfuo no fidie ne die ne bacho on ba be asambu ni nyina ebi e wo ho no mo enti no so no siska na ye ready ne be start immediately it is na waka India Exim Bank na omo de siska no aba enti no e wasem now Dr. Afiakoto sa kasa no say commercial banks e wo Ghana omo enfo musika na enta support agriculture kra enti no obesere se omo fo musika na support kuaye na ne be se buza se na ADB kra so no se no mutimi sika do so mo de support kuaye because ya no ne bank ya tezo se de support kuayo anabebo a great development bank na say ne de support kuaye enti amofa ya no enso e wo daily graphic front page a Dr. Fiakoto kasa e wo ho na daily guide and was say and the D-Day for MPP chair aspirants enti enne no MPP for Ura Peter Macmeno one chairperson omo kwotena se akoye vetting na nipa mkwakwo vetting omo no Professor Christo Ameyakunfi Joseph Ayikwe Otulo Joy Kwabena Abankwa Yeboa Akwasi Osei Eje Same Crab Stephen Kwabena Boat ano mo ene Kwabena Boatin ana wo de Kwabena ebi wo de Stephen Kwabena Samoa Boatin dia it is Stephen Samoa Boatin asabi enna Stephen Ayesu intim Stephen Ayesu
chairmanship no mo ye enson
omo ye enson but me gidi say bia ba ko don be disqualify no wura ho mo pam no tibe mbodi ni bi mu a Stephen team say omo ntimi mpam no asabi so muntimi mpam no ko so eje muntimi mpam no abankwa ebo ada bi ayiko tu ntimi mpam no Professor Ameyakunfi ntimi mpam no
enti hwan no mbepam no
se be board first me board 7
bi ba ko bi akam
se first me board 7
enti hwan na akam
ana se ti wa wadwen emu ye kama pa na bi gire se hu se ba edi bi ama ti akaja akam
no no suspension o ma ye free no
me gid option they should be very careful me gidi se wa sheda when omo pam no a because what they call court.
Yapon.
Okay? Omo pam na mo from because what they call court. The moment of balance of the court, omo nyini free, omo nyini di free party no.
Na hwan asem na wo.
Same crab asa na America na bra me dia asem ya mo fantete. Same crab is on suspension. As vice chairperson, you suspended you. Party ni nyi wuntum. Kwabra je Japan, no one nyina similar fate. But Kwabra je Japan what say was our support to party one this comedy Japan aka party no asem no baby a ocho krata kom say ampani for party me do maso matwemaso bia eye enti de maye bia no ma bibia nkoda me party ni si agya atum sabra eto no de ende comedy Japan ka say of flag bearer amofa obetima ko contest ba wudie obi anyway say odi wo convert no
mama na mo ase
but o make attend the munyi nedi
Sammy, grab and pay me chia.
Na no has match na mo fa.
Ya mo fa yan kan wan asem. Any RTU match.
Me da man hwe. Man hwe for me te se for.
For.
But se goals no, se nye se bi ohun so mo se da se obi se da e se no ho dia. Kai RTU se has 4-1 na me kenye me nwa. E kenye ni. Sa
o nyenye. O tumo se match fix.
Omo se match ni mo wrem.
E mo wrem.
O de wa dwen na abu anase o wa.
Amofa. Na wo hwa match ya fix ya wo.
Say ya ball league na wie ti de twa to de I mean just
no, we
no RTU call relegation.
RTU call relegation. Na RTU call relegation. Na obi so e fe ni say goal king. Me boa. No bi so pe goal king ama pa so am no otimeji.
Waje so am.
To no kwa hye say.
Yes o say me ana mienu. We say mienu.
Amofa.
Emo wrem. We can remember no me ko stadium. To ne Accra Lions me ko. League omo mboli de mo ko mo brem. Di pan ko stadium. But
Sani oma we ya bi.
Sani ma we nyina
na
ka
nipa nko no.
Ene nipa nko.
Na match a wabɔ ne dem de me ye de behwe.
Ya Paul. Akra ne say nwumi de come over as a crab.
Niapa na me die. The bread and the oats in our